The United Nations announced that the technical teams to transfer oil from the safer tanker to Nautica have started the salvage operation. This report has more details.
An international team is set to begin offloading oil out of the hull of safer tanker moored off the coast of war-torn Yemen this week. It will mark the first concrete step in an operation years in the making, aimed at preventing a massive oil spill in the Red Sea. More than 1.1 million barrels of oil stored in the tanker, known as Safer, will be transferred to another vessel the United Nations purchased as a replacement to the rusting storage tanker. The rusting tanker is a Japanese-made vessel built in the 1970s and sold to the Yemeni government in the 1980s to store up to 3 million barrels of export oil pumped from fields in Ma'rib. The ship is 360 meters long with 34 storage tanks. The tanker is moored 6 kilometers from Yemen's western Red Sea, ports of Hodeidah and Ras Isa, a strategic area controlled by the Houthi rebels, who are at war with the internationally recognized government. The vessel has not been maintained for 8 years, and its structural integrity is compromised, making it at risk of breaking up or exploding. Seawater had entered the engine compartment of the tanker, causing damage to the pipes and increasing the risk of sinking, according to international documents. For years, the UN and other governments as well as environmental groups have warned that a major oil spill or explosion could disrupt global commercial shipping through Bab el-Mandeb and Suez Canal routes, causing untold damage to the global economy. The tanker carries 4 times as much as the oil that spilled in the 1989 disaster of Alaska, which is one of the world's worst ecological catastrophes, according to the UN. The UN has for years campaigned to raise funds for the salvage operation, which costs $143 million, including purchasing a new storage vessel to replace the rusting tanker. The funding was a major challenge for the UN, which resorted to crowdfunding to help bridge the gap, but the operation still needs around $20 million to be completed. The replacement vessel, now named the Yemen, reached Yemen's coast earlier this month, and the salvage team managed to safely berth it alongside the Safer to start the ship-to-ship transfer of oil, amid unprecedented measures, including a small navy of technical and supply vessels to avoid missteps during the operation. Many thought it would never happen until the salvage team has started, and they have up to 5 weeks to complete the whole operation.